Primetime, that's the name.
Primetime.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime, primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
I reduced my toilet paper down to 3 squares.
Matt Hayes,
Big asses and big thighs, yeah.
and Leon Searcy.
Bringing you love, peace, and soul.
Does it feel like 2026? Does it feel like a new year? Or
New car smell.
okay. Or is it we just keep it rolling from 2025? And then maybe the new year is when you hoist a Lombardi.
Hey, if you're the Jaguars, you keep it rolling, baby.
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Now, it may be January 2nd, but it is still the football season that has been as good as you can remember in a while. A dozen wins, looking for the exact opposite record-wise of what you had a year ago, and you can go from 4-13 to 13-4 with the win over the hated Titans. So welcome in to XL Primetime. Hopefully everybody had a great New Year. Did you stay up and party? Happy New Year, ringing it in, all that kind of stuff?
You know, I just enjoyed the festivities. I had a good time, though.
Oh, yeah, I know you did.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are, like, giddy. I've never seen it like this in the pre-show.
I had a reason to.
Just so chatty about the college football playoff. Anything happen Friday night?
It just happened to be a team from Coral Gables that actually played a
Wednesday
hell
night?
of a game. Yes.
I'm trying to remember which
There's a
night.
song that goes with it. Would you like to hear it? Throw your hands up high. The mighty Canes are passing by. I was saying a lot of that during that.
Oh, I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it. You were loving it. That's for sure.
I was, absolutely.
So we got that game from Wednesday night, New Year's Eve, and then the 3 New Year's Day that we need to get into. And obviously, shock and awe from Bulldog Nation as Trinidad Chambliss has just wreck-shopped their plans to maybe get back to a national championship. An impressive win for the laneless Ole Miss Rebels. Toddy, as they got it done. And then we'll look at the other ones. Oregon just making, I guess you'd say, low scoring but easy work of the Texas Tech Rough Riders, Red Raiders.
I'm going to have to give them back the Raiders card. They're the Red Raiders now. They used to be
Luckily, we won't have to come up
they're
with
gone.
Yeah, we'll have to come over
That's
with them.
over.
Yeah, that's over.
They gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so forget about it.
They had a nice run.
That was bad football.
It was
That
ugly.
was
It was supposedly good defense, but it was ugly.
It was.
All the way around.
What happened to their offense, bro?
Yeah.
What happened to the air raid? The defense,
Yeah, they're the
defense
opposite of the Texas Tech we know.
That's not the Texas Tech.
It would be like 56-48 back in my day.
They would lose a shootout,
especially against Oregon.
Yeah.
It's like Oregon and Texas Tech are defensive powers now.
Yeah, and so
I hate that.
I was pleased with the Oregon defense, no question about it, but still not loving that offense right now, at least the way things are.
That side of the bracket's certainly the easier side, I feel like.
Yeah. And it's funny because now we're just taking a look at kind of how things go as far as the bracket is concerned, and you definitely can find the right side of it, that's for sure. So we'll get into all those. We got the Jags to look at and what it's going to take to make sure that they don't have a dip in performance on Sunday. I think we need to look at it because they may look at the Titans and they may yawn. Who knows? They beat them easily last time, but they need to take care of business. It is for the AFC South crown, Big Stars.
It is. I don't think I know. This Jaguar team is different, bro. It's
Right.
absolutely different. They know what's at stake. We're talking about the difference between being the 3 and the 7 or the 3 and the 6. You're having a home game where a team has to come and play a home game or having to go on the road. So I think this team is professional and mature enough to understand that this game is of grave importance.
Yeah. So we got that one to look forward to on Sunday. And the rest of the NFL slate, there's a couple big ones tomorrow, and there's other playoff implications that will surround all the other games as well. So we're definitely going to get into it. But New Year's Eve, we did go and we went back in time. Remember I told you I was going to be able to go to the pizza party as the wheel reincarnated. They opened up a sandwich board, and then they had the pizza ovens cranking. So I was back there slinging pies,
Wait,
man.
pizza ovens?
Yeah, pizza oven. Listen, I actually I told young Hyland to send me a picture of me making pizza so I can show you guys, but I'll have to find it.
You buried the lead there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Did you go with the dough and all that kind of stuff?
Tony,
twirling around?
Yeah, it's the Hessen clan that came down from Jersey way back when.
I like how that's how Leon explains making pizza.
Yeah,
Twirling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, you can see
I
it.
thought, he was trying to. I thought you started with the dough.
Yeah.
And then initially went
And
from
so normally, if like whoever is in charge of making the pizzas, they got to make the dough, like you're saying, and then they push them out. But whenever we were at Alfonso's way back in the day, or Alicia's, or wherever we were at, we threw it on the grease 10 and pushed it out instead of tossing it in the air, because it just led to a disaster.
So you did all this stuff and didn't bring some in? Is that what you're telling me?
No, this was Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night. You were down in South Florida.
It's Friday. It can travel.
It could pizza left outside of the refrigerator is good for
Yes.
about 7 days.
especially cold pizza.
And if we're talking about
brought it here today.
if we're talking about people that need to bring lunch, Matt actually owes me lunch.
Oh,
so
you finally won a bet because you have been having to pay off for a while.
He thought the Panthers would defeat Seattle, and that was just a fool's errand. So.
Oh, okay.
But
Good.
we might have another one because at the beginning of the season, we had I'll take the Jags to easily sweep the Titans, and he thought the Titans would win at least one of these games.
Okay, so now
Blasphemy.
that's a little back and forth, and that's a double, is what you're saying.
I might have double lunch coming up next week.
I'm already down one, and obviously I'm going to be down another after the Jags stick their foot on
Joe
the Titans'
and
throat.
Matt have a Josh Allen versus Trayvon Walker.
Where's that, by the way?
I gotta look
I'm up
the
right
stats.
now. I'm up.
Who do you have?
Well, I have
He's got Josh Allen.
And I'll give you some stats here.
To be fair, my guy's been injured he's missed like 4 games.
It was a bet.
That's part of gambling.
No, that should
bro.
not be. That should not be part of it.
Oh my!
Once
you
somebody
don't
gets
get a
injured for like an
mulligan.
extended period of time, the bet should be over.
Listen, Hard Rock has the first half. Your Prize Picks has the first half, but nothing like the first half of a season or anything like that. Okay,
So 3.5 right now for Trayvon.
Yeah, and then Josh Allen kind of got on a little bit of a roll, which was great. And so he's been operating at a higher standard, that's for sure. 7.5 sacks since week 9.
So I'm out one.
Oh, wow,
I'm going to be out 1 lunch to you and 2 to him.
Yeah, and we all win.
He's got 8 right now, so it's going to have to be one of the
like a feast for all you guys.
one of the greatest games from Trayvon of all time is going to have to go down.
Yeah, so a total of 8, you say?
Yeah.
So it is
8?
kind of.
Yep.
It seems like it should be more than that. It is kind of sad because he has 7.5 since week 9.
That just shows he didn't have a great start.
So he has 8 sacks and Trayvon has what, 3.5?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's over.
didn't go as well as.
How about if I just buy like a couple grandma's pizzas?
That's
for everyone?
No, it has to be 3 days. 3 days worth of food.
I like
Sorry.
the rules.
All right,
I like
fair
the
enough.
rule
Fair
setter.
enough.
I like the
mean,
rule setter.
don't write a check your butt can't cash, is what they say.
It's true.
Yeah, listen.
It's true. I don't know what to tell you. It's true.
We all win in the end when it comes to these
come
lunch
on.
bets. That's
we
for
do.
sure.
We do.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into a little bit of the college football playoff to start out. Matt, you were down in South Florida, and we just said it earlier. It was one of the more non-entertaining offensive games you'll ever see. Defensively, they were on the attack, but offenses certainly helped them because they just didn't get anything going.
In that game
sucked
specifically,
offensively.
it's that was the worst of the 4. Yeah, I mean it's now the question is how much money is Cody Campbell willing to spend to buy an offense? Mm-hmm. And I talked to him right after the game, and he said we will double down.
Yeah.
So they're not walking away. They will spend a lot of cash on this team in the offseason.
Now, were a lot of the guys that they bought on the defensive end, are they
they
leaving?
literally focused
or are
on
they
the
coming
defense.
back, though?
No, a lot of those guys are gone. David Bailey's gone. David Bailey has made a lot of money.
Yeah, he was a
last
force.
month.
So do we expect Texas Tech to just be a one-and-doner, or
No, I think
you
they're
think
gonna
they'll stick around?
I think they'll stick around because he's gonna build another.
Well, he didn't
25,
build anything. He
$35 million
bought a
roster.
roster for 1 year.
Right.
I'll
That's
just
what
give
I'm
you.
saying.
I'll give you my answer. CTCU, CSMU. Okay, that's basically what they were, and then they weren't. And so I
you
don't
think that's
know
what's
whether.
going to happen? You think they're going to step back?
Well, there's at least enough evidence. So here's the things that we've learned
It's interesting.
coming.
All right.
So let's at least make some proclamations right now coming out of the second weekend of college football playoff ball, quarterfinal action. DeBoer did not replace Nick Saban. Okay? He created a problem. A big, giant problem in Tuscaloosa and T-Town. I heard from a number of them over the weekend. Is Texas Tech going to be just another one of the Big 12ers that rise up and then fall back? I tend to think so. It's just the way it's been working there. And then the other half of this is it is a great story what Ole Miss has been able to do, minus Lane Kiffin. Give Pete Golding some credit for what they did last night. And then Kirby Smart, once again, goes for it on fourth down at an ill-advised moment in that football game.
Is Kirby Dumb back?
Kirby Dumb.
It was Justin Fields again. It was the same play.
It was, and by the way, he went for it from the 29-yard line earlier in the game, and I thought that was nuts. He did it. He was successful. But between Kalen DeBoer's fourth and what was it? It was 4th and 1. From his 34-yard line, and then Kirby late in the game going for it from his backyard in not getting it. We're talking about some craziness, sirs. Some craziness that led to some embarrassments.
Well, I tell you the game that stuck out to me, and I talked about this off the air. We was in the conference room when I was watching Alabama and Indiana. I remember when I was a kid when I saw Ali fight Larry Holmes. Ali got destroyed. I might have cried a little bit when he got beat down. That's the way Alabama looked in this game. They looked like they were flat. They were defeated.
Nobody was crying for them.
No, of course I wasn't crying.
Don't feel sorry for them.
But I realized that their greatness might be gone.
Might be.
They got a DeBoer problem.
I'm just
they
saying,
want that Michigan job to open back up.
They played no inspired football. They got beat at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They still can't run the ball. Ty Simpson was terrible in there.
He was in street clothes by the fourth quarter.
Running for his life.
He got hurt.
He got
hit
he?
hard. Yeah,
he got hit
See,
hard.
I stopped sort of watching after a while.
Yeah, he got hit really hard.
That turnover hurt. It definitely hurt.
I think it's a different. It's not just that it's not the same players, because it's not. It's also it's not the same. Nick had this aura over that entire program that everybody feared him but loved him. There's no fear in that roster right now. None.
It's like we said, if you fall into the trap of saying Alabama's got a chance, you're seeing the uniform over the players.
Yes.
And you can't get away from that. And Ty Simpson had a pretty dang good year, a fun year for him to finally get a chance to start. And there were certainly other guys that made plays for them, but there just weren't enough of them. So how about a Saucy, just to start off our conversation? You guys jump in, 641-1010, hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, jump in the YouTube chat. We're definitely going to talk a lot of Jaguar ball, but the college football playoff is kind of top of mind. But the Saucy, I think it came from Jordan Rogers, I think, who threw it out on the conversation this morning talking about the college football playoff. The number of 4 or 5 stars for Alabama versus Indiana. It blew my mind. He said the score is 57-8. Alabama versus Indiana in 4 or 5 stars.
Wow.
57-8. Holy smokes.
First off, the fact that Indiana has 8 right now should be amazing to all involved.
Yeah. I don't even know what
blue chip players have decided to play football at Indiana.
Exactly. I don't even know what Heisman Mendoza was. We'll have to look him up here in just a second. But
he's not one of them.
He probably is not.
He's not. He was a 3-star guy. I just think it's what he's done. And the best thing was that post-game interview after the Rose Bowl when one of those bobbleheads tried to say, how are these guys not, overwhelmed by the moment? He goes, why? Because we're Indiana?
Yeah.
It was just so perfect.
Well, he's an angry sort, and he looks like the Grinch on the sidelines, but he is kick and tail coaching.
Well, I mean, he's got the players believing they should be where they are.
Yeah.
Believability, and they play like that.
Yeah.
They destroyed Alabama.
They did.
He's got good players, too. It's not like he's doing this with smoke and mirrors.
Oh, no.
He's got a top 5 pick at quarterback. He's got a first-round wide receiver. Roman Hemby's going to play a long time in the NFL.
Good running back.
They got 3 offensive linemen that are going to play in the NFL. The entire defensive line, including 2 guys that are hurt and not even playing, are going to play in the NFL.
Yeah,
2 linebackers are going to play in the NFL. He's got good players there.
And he's coached them up well, that's for sure. All right, we'll keep it rolling today. Florida home, AC Friday. You guys get fired up. Let us hear some reaction from you on those games from last night, from yesterday into the night, and then, of course, New Year's Eve night. And then let's talk some Jaguar ball right here on XLP.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
The guy you don't want to be busy during the game doesn't wear a helmet.
You gotta fix me.
Keep the team doctor on the sideline.
Listen for the Farrah and Farrah Injury Update.
Jacksonville.
On 1010XL, the official personal injury law firm of the Jaguars.
For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has proudly served Jacksonville from the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard. From archery to hunting and fishing, they've got the gear, service, and know-how to get you outdoor ready. Stop by their full-service archery pro shop and check out their wide selection of firearms. And while you're there, sign up for their weekly concealed weapon classes. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
It's January in Jacksonville, so you turn on the shower knob expecting hot water. Comes up cold. That's a tough loss to start the day, but Duck Duck Rooter is here to turn things around with the new year, new water heater promotion. Duck Duck Rooter makes replacing that old water heater a winning play. Right now, get a new water heater installed for just $14.99 on select models with standard installation. Call now to schedule your free estimate and take the cold shower off the scoreboard. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Life happens every day, and sometimes it gets in the way. That's why 1010XL makes it easy to listen to your favorites. If you missed it, get it on demand.
At 1010XL.com.
Channeled by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Checkmate.
I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, adorable mascot for Checkmate Coatings.
If you're thinking of refinishing your garage floor, there's two things you need to know about us. My family has been in the concrete coatings industry for more than 40 years.
And I was drawn 6 months ago by an artist in New Jersey.
Why is that even relevant?
Well, you said 40 years experience, so I had to give them something.
Over the years, we've worked closely with major manufacturers to develop a multi-layer application process that creates beautiful, durable, and long-lasting floors.
So even decades from now, your garage floor will look as gorgeous as it did the day it was installed.
Experience?
Check. Durable?
Check. Decades of experience making garage floors gorgeous? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Been in a car crash? I'm local attorney Rick Alexander, and I've made it our mission at the Alexander Law Practice to listen to you so I can fight for the best possible result for you. I've been practicing over 30 years, and our team focuses on guiding you through the entire process. And because fees and reimbursement costs come out at the end of the case, I will never ask you to come out of pocket. For a free review, call 904-400-6600 or log on to alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. We have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at bariorthopedics.com.
Blitz.
How good is that? How good is that?
Bang.
How good is that?
Text Blitz to 641-1010 now.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
All right, we got our man out and about. E to the T. You normally just hear him in the 4 hours that he is fresh and ready to go in the morning. But, bro, you have been on the road these last couple of days.
Joe, I've been on the road, and I ain't gonna lie, this one was probably the craziest, bro. I had a whole convoy follow me. Hey, what's up, man? I had a whole convoy follow me from Friendship Fountain all the way to the Durban Pavilion. That's where I'm at right now.
I do love it because, like, we want to give everybody a clue once you arrive at whatever the place is for them to giddy up and get there. Now they're just trailing you. They now have, instead of the jet tracker, they've got the 1010XL bus tracker going on right now.
Oh, man, they got the whole tracker. So I swear to you, it's probably like 12 cars follow me. Man, whew, I felt like Fast and the Furious the way I was whipping through that thing. Hey, watch this, Joe. Watch this, Joe.
That is
You're
beautiful.
like Santa E out there right now.
That's beautiful.
Where that little boy at? Hey, Joe, I got business to take care of, man. Hey, if you're not at Durban Pavilion, sorry.
Forget
I don't
about
know
it.
what to tell you.
Forget about it. All right, now you're going to keep moving throughout the afternoon?
No, this is the last hit.
This
I ain't
is
got
it.
no more tickets. Man, I don't even know if I'm going to make it out of here.
Okay, listen, protect yourself, but make sure you
Yeah,
make
bro.
Duval happy.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, late. That's beautiful. All right, so it's been the Blitz the Bank, and there's still chances throughout the afternoon with the cue to text, but he is tapped out. I just love it. And hopefully all of y'all will be at the bank loud and proud and hopefully hoisting an AFC South crown once it's all said and done.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So we got a little news. Charlie Weiss Jr. will coach the Ole Miss offense.
Okay, so he's going to call plays
Sources
until they have no
told
more
me
plays to
it
call.
absolutely will happen. He will coach the Ole Miss offense in the Fiesta Bowl national semifinal against CANES.
Well, which would suggest that Charlie Weiss Jr. is going to go as far as that team will take him.
Absolutely.
He is calling the plays.
Absolutely.
It just sets you guys up, and we know.
And, well, it's odd because today is the day the transfer portal opens.
Exactly.
So all of these there's 4 Ole Miss assistants that are there, or 5 that are with LSU assistants that are with Ole Miss, helping Ole Miss. Charlie Weiss Jr. obviously is the key. And now what do? Now the portal's open. Now their real job gets real quickly.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to put some purple
They're
and gold
recruiting.
on.
Yeah, well, they're recruiting.
And
the college football
But here's the
calendar
key.
strikes again.
Yes, but here's the key.
But it makes no
It's
sense.
so bad.
Charlie Weiss Jr. has leverage right now. Like, Lane would look terrible if he said, you can't coach. If he said, you can't coach them, and if you do, you're fired. Number one, Charlie would have a job at Ole Miss. But number two, Lane would look like the all-time villain.
Say it, though.
And he's just not going to do that.
What would he care?
When would there ever been a time where he cared about
Right, but
that?
this would be above and beyond.
But right now, Lane is loving the idea that Ole Miss is successful because of him. Now, if Charlie Weiss keeps going and keeps calling these plays, it won't necessarily be because of Lane. It'll be because of Charlie and Pete and all the other guys. And the laneless hottie toddy right now is a great story. And in what world should the purple and gold support the Ole Miss blue and red? Honestly,
not your rival. Listen,
Yes.
I'm enjoying the implosion. All right, benefits us.
It sucks to see that.
It
Sorry.
hurts me. Yeah, break out the violins.
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
It's just
hold on.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you, JJ. This is a benefactor to Miami. We don't have these kind of problems.
You don't want to pull and tug and
keep it going.
Okay.
Keep the distractions going. You got the game next Thursday. Okay, we're gonna be ready.
Well, it does look like y'all are ready because you took down the defending national champion, a team that most people expected would go through you to get to where they wanted to go, as they were the biggest favorite of the week of the college
the
football
big
playoff.
bad brutes called the Ohio State that we couldn't match up against. They got a big physical offensive line, a big physical defensive line. How are we going to stop their pass rushes? Oh, my gosh.
And Julian Sand, don't even get me started on that
Julian
talent.
Sand.
Oh, my
The
God.
one guy we needed to worry about, we worried about, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept them in the game.
That's one of those guys where
He torched us.
you can't stop a guy like that. You can only hope to contain him, as they say.
I mean, there's 3 guys in this. There's 3 guys in this tournament. One is Julian Sane, right? 2 is Trinidad Chambliss. My God, him last night. And David Bailey at Texas Tech. Oh, my God.
You
They
meant
didn't
Jeremiah
score a point.
Smith.
You meant Jeremiah Smith, not Julian
You said
Sand.
Julian
Yeah.
Sand.
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, let's just get him out of the
David
conversation.
Bailey at Texas Tech. That dude. Oh my
He's a
God.
good player. And then
I'll give you another one. How about the outside linebacker for Oregon, whose dad is the coach on the team?
44?
Whoa.
Yeah,
That
player.
guy is
The Simone kid.
Yeah, he is a player.
Well, who's the dude that had the fake punt as well?
Yeah, he was. That's the same kid.
Yeah, he's a good player.
By the way, that's a great play call by Dan Lanning.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, look, I like the aggressiveness.
That's a successful fake punt.
Right.
Whereas Kirby is.
I like the aggressiveness, but at the same time, he was a bonehead on a couple of other plays that did not lead to points. Now, he knew he had a good enough defense, and they didn't have a good enough offense that he could take those chances, but he's going to get bitten in the rear end again, just like he did when he was coaching up against Washington. Remember, going back, what was that, 2 years ago when DeBoer's 3 years ago.
They're not take the points.
They're not good
he
enough.
Refuses to take points.
I got news for you. Indiana's going to kill them. They're not good enough to beat Indiana's going to rout them.
We saw it before.
Yeah.
It was a closer game.
Much
the
worse
score
this
was
time
closer,
around.
but it wasn't a close game.
It'll be much worse this time.
Let me just tell you, I'm hesitant to go to the Hard Rock Bet bank with Matt's guarantees, okay?
Well, I told you Indiana would
Might have
rout
cost
Alabama,
me.
did I not?
He might have cost me some cheddar over the weekend because I tied a Georgia win to more than one thing than I probably should have.
We all thought Georgia was going to win.
Well, it's not just me. Everybody thought Georgia was
Well, no, I'm blaming it on you, though.
Dude, SVP.
You're the only one I get to blame.
SVP after the Miami game on Wednesday
Yeah.
was interviewing Carson Beck live right from the field.
Yeah.
And he's like, so how excited are you to play Georgia? You know, like everyone was just like inserting
assumption.
Georgia into that game.
Well,
and
it's funny because
even
I think-
did that. I thought for sure they would pound them.
And I think that was Lane's assumption too. Hey, I'll let my assistants. You guys just trot off, coach a couple games.
It's cute.
and then-
You'll go get killed by
It's
Georgia.
a great story. You'll need me more than you realize.
Yes.
You'll miss me when I'm gone. But just come on back whenever you guys get your butt beat by the Bulldogs. And it did not happen. Did not.
Bro,
happen.
I don't think it's going to happen, but imagine if they won the whole damn thing.
Well, they might. They have the best quarterback. Maybe
I mean, just
left.
think about that.
Maybe.
Think about that dynamic. He left Ole Miss because he didn't think he could win a national title there. That's why he went to LSU. Even though Ole Miss said, we're going to pay you whatever you want, we're going to have as much NIL money as anybody in the SEC, which they've shown over and over. Now it's just up to you to bring players there, which he did.
Yeah.
And he put them in position to be in this spot, and then he walked away from it.
Right.
So if they end up winning the whole thing, it's going to look like he made a colossally bad decision.
Yeah, and there are plenty of people that did not give them a chance going into the tournament.
To leave for a program that just fired a coach who won 34 games in 3.5 seasons.
Yeah. It was a very good team. I did not think they would look as good as they did last night. And it was, honestly, Trinidad Chambliss, it's a fun watch what this cat can do.
Do you guys want to talk about the buys?
Well,
I mean, like that's
it's
going to
1-3
be a
now.
huge talking point. And 0-4 last year.
Let's make it the 10-10 take real quick, just to kind of let people know.
Now, Joe C's 10-10 take. Slow smoked and served up by Sonny's Barbecue. Local pitmaster since 68.
Sonny's Barbecue's up early. They want to make sure they serve you a great meal. You know how good it is. Drop on by any one of your area Sonny's lunch, dinner, or get ready for another round of ball beginning with your NFL slate on Saturday. So drop in and enjoy some Sonny's. Rest versus rust. Okay, this is always what we talk about. It could be the NFL, it could be the college game, but whatever the case is. JJ just mentioned 0-4 were the teams with buys last year. 0-4. This year, 1-3.
But to be fair, 2 of those 4 last year were the 2 that shouldn't have been.
Well, the
there.
Boise State
ASU and Boise State
is the one. What was the other one?
ASU.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Arizona State.
And to be fair, Bama probably shouldn't have been. Oh, they're the ones who won, actually.
So, but here it is. Okay, Ole Miss and Alabama win games this past week against decent competition, and then Oregon has to do what they do and dispatch James Madison. Well, those
and Miami.
And yeah, that's. I'm sorry, I thought I said them first. But anyway, yeah, Miami and Alabama disposed of good. That's what I said. Disposed of good opponents, and then Oregon dispatched James Madison. But those teams, you were wondering, okay, the other teams that are sitting on the sidelines getting rest, be it Georgia, be it Texas Tech, the teams, be it Ohio State, that you thought would come in, all right, now we're part of the party, we're going to take over. And they had no answer, really, for the teams that they faced at the end.
Here's the thing that really stood out for me about the Ohio State-Miami game. We got to get in this game because it was a phenomenal game that we haven't talked about because of the, you're off for the New Year's Day, and we didn't really get a chance to break it down. But two things stood out. Number one, why didn't Ohio State just keep throwing the ball to Jeremiah Smith?
There's that.
Miami could not cover him.
Yeah.
Just keep throwing the ball to him.
Right. Not many can.
And then number two, the Canes have figured out they're not going to let Carson Beck lose that game. They're going to run the ball and play defense and put Carson in safe positions where they're not turning the ball over, which is what they've done really, if you think about it, for like the last month.
And they kept them clean, too.
Yeah, they've kept him clean. They're not forcing him.
I got to
win
give
the
Carson
game.
credit, though. On third down, when it matters
He's made some
most,
big plays.
He was huge
He's made
in
some
that game.
big plays.
And
all with his legs.
He's running, too, now.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
That third down run was everything.
Might have been the play of his career.
And by the way, he's a big, strong cat, just like Trevor, that you beg to, when you need to, take off and manufacture the moment, make something happen. But the fact that they have Fletcher running the football, and obviously, like you said, that offensive line is doing what they're supposed to do against very good fronts. They'll see another good front.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ole Miss, don't dismiss what those cats are capable
No.
of.
I say going into this game against Ohio State that the offensive line has to win the game.
Yeah.
If you keep Carson clean and you can run the ball and you're not one-dimensional, that big offensive line that averages 6'6", 320 across the board, by the fourth quarter, if they're weighing on you and they're pounding you, you'll wear out. And
look at that last drive.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the ball with 6 minutes left, and they literally just won the game. They just ran it down their throat.
Ohio State didn't touch the ball.
It was over.
So
Pot roasted
that was a man drive. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Miami do that in an important game in
That's
20
what I mean.
years.
But I'm not trying to minimize Carson. All I'm saying is they're not forcing Carson to get out there and a bunch of third and make a plays and save
Throw
them.
for 250.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't have to save
They're
them
not
if he's
asking
third
him
and
to
make a
be
play.
Trinidad, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah. All right.
exactly what I'm saying.
So you guys jump in. Let us know, 641-1010, what you're thinking. The beautiful thing about what people said, the 12-team college football playoff, people would we'd either rip it for the blowout results that we had at the beginning of last year, but now you're seeing maybe what the model can be. It is anybody's ball game. It's not just the big brands, and you're going to see a surprise champion. We'll give you some numbers to back that up coming up in just a bit on a Florida Home AC Friday.
XL Primetime, driven by Big #1 Duval Ford, the #1 place to buy your next vehicle. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios, polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Frank Frangie for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports moments. Remember when the Jaguars upset the Denver Broncos in the 1996 divisional round as a 14-point underdog and launched them into the AFC Championship? Well, you know who won't upset you? The team at Coil Fencing. Coil is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has been serving the Jacksonville community for nearly 100 years. From sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love to tough chain link for your commercial project, Coil does it all. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COILE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
If you are an experienced electrician looking for your next big opportunity, look no further than the Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller Electric, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering you the chance to showcase your skills on a grand scale. We believe in rewarding hard work with the best pay, top-notch benefits, and an unbeatable culture where people actually care about each other. Take your career to new heights with Miller Electric Company. Apply today at millercareers.com. Miller Electric, an equal opportunity employer.
Getting you ready for the game. Pre-Game Friday. Built by Dream Finders Homes on 1010XL.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Prosper here, and with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. So don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out your high-interest debt. 904-999-1508. And you can see how much cash you can get today. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie for Lee and Kate's Glass. They say you're going to see a big difference, but what does that really mean? It means a live local person on the phone, a smooth, easy process, skilled craftsmen, and excellent customer service all around, with your satisfaction absolutely guaranteed. Visit LeeandKatesGlass.com.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
What NFL quarterback connected on TD passes with 98 different players during his career?
For over 20 years, Southern Oak Insurance has given Floridians a better alternative to their current homeowners policy. See what you can get with Southern Oak. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Tom Brady threw 105 touchdown passes to Rob Gronkowski, but there are 97 other players who caught at least one.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyoublow.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Talking college football, the CFP right here on XLP. We'll get back to you, Jags, as well. On a Florida Home AC Friday, hopefully everybody rang in the new year right, had a good time. We know that really time flies, so soak it up. Here we are, 2026, and stoked about the game on Sunday at the bank. All right, we mentioned some of the college football numbers.
Have we talked to High Tide? Have we heard from him yet? Is he okay?
Oh, I don't know. I heard from a couple of them, and look, they were feeling pretty good heading into that game, that they had come from 17 down and may have righted the ship, and then they found themselves down 17 again, and you thought, well, maybe the magic can happen again. But the magic ain't coming along with Kalen the way it did with old St. Nick. Not nearly as much.
By the way, real quick, before you get into your diatribe on the CFP, and I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
But for the expanded college football playoff, 3 of the 4 teams that are now in the Final Four would not be in a typical 4-team college football playoff.
I think that's really the message here, honestly, is that Miami is not a Johnny-come-lately. But in the college football playoff world, you guys are. Leon, I'm looking.
No, you're absolutely
that's
right.
Fair, right?
Yeah.
And because of where we are now, and the NIL, the transfer portal, a good head coach named Mario, a good quarterback named Carson, and all the other things you've got, they are in the party. Ole Miss is in the party. So, from that respect, the model's working.
I mean, even more, Indiana's in the party. Come on now. I mean,
they would be anyway.
They would be anyway.
They're the number 1 team, undefeated.
No, I'm saying
he's saying that they wouldn't have all these other teams in previous years wouldn't have even had a chance to win the title.
Ole Miss
it would have just been
of the world. And JJ just said it during the break. The committee almost didn't put Miami in.
They did. They waited till the wee hours of the night to put them in.
At the very 11th hour.
Exactly that part.
Okay, so here are the numbers. Okay, first 2 years of our 12-team college football playoff. The teams with first-round byes are 1-7. So that's what it adds up to. 5 of the 7 were underdogs or just a slight favorite. So it's not like it was a shock. But when Alabama gets humiliated the way they did, that's a shock. When the Indiana Hoosiers, ladies and gentlemen, JJ, look this up for me, please. But it's just as far as the saucy goes, the last time Indiana won an actual bowl game, won a bowl game, was 1991 at the good old Copper Bowl. I don't know who they were playing, but JJ will find that. But honestly, those are the good stories. That's what you're talking about. Indiana
It was Baylor.
Who was it?
Baylor.
Wow, okay, Baylor. Wow.
1991 was the last time that they won
And
a
it was
bowl
like
game.
what was it, the All-American Bowl or something? What was it?
It was the Copper Bowl.
Copper Bowl, yeah,
okay.
Copper Bowl.
The Copper Bowl.
Just blows my
Gold,
mind.
not silver, not even bronze.
That's like in Arizona. I think that's in Tucson that game's played.
It's just
or was played.
So that's where we are. You have an opportunity
It's in Phoenix.
for new teams, new names, new stars. Heisman Mendoza played his rear end off in that game.
Well, I mean, NIL has leveled the playing field, all right, for all these teams to where
See what you did there.
Yeah, I mean, I did that right. That's a Miami education. But all these teams, so all these teams now can go after 5- and 4-star recruits, bring them in here. You know, so that's the one thing that I think the dominance of like one team winning a championship like every other year, I think that's over. I think you're going to see mix and match teams.
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's certainly, all you got to do is look at the crowd that Indiana brought to the Rose Bowl and stuff I never thought I'd say. It's now Alabama, okay, because Indiana beat the A out of Alabama. They just beat the A out of them.
I love how you do these little sayings, by the way.
It's just like,
Alabama.
What are they thinking? What is Alabama fan thinking right now?
Well, if they beat the A out of them, wouldn't be Alabama. You'd have to take all the other A's out too.
I just took the very first one out, okay?
Because they beat that ass.
Yeah, I just took the capital A out of there.
You know what I was thinking? Oklahoma really sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of these SEC teams this year weren't all that. Like we were praising Bama beating, like going through this gauntlet SEC schedule, and it's like Vandy kind of sucked, guys. You know, like Mizzou sucks.
They made it close.
Oklahoma sucks. Like this was a down year for the SEC. Still, to me, the best conference by far, year in, year out. But we were giving Bama like way too much credit for some of those wins. I mean, they got destroyed by Florida State. Guys.
Okay, so I'm going to take a little different tact, and I'm not disagreeing.
Of course you will.
No, I'm not. Yeah. No, you have to understand. I'm not disagreeing with you totally. All I'm saying is, I think Oklahoma had a really good season. I think Alabama had a good season. But I also think when the playoff arrives, the top 3 or 4 eventually get to the top. This is the way it works. And it's not because of how they're seeded or who they're playing. It's because they're just the better teams. And if you look at the final 4, right?
You think Ole Miss was one of the top 4
teams? Ole Miss was up on Georgia. Was up in Athens 9 on Georgia and blew that game, or they'd have been unbeaten.
They scored 20 on Georgia. When's the last time that's happened in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I would have just liked to see Ole Miss play like Ohio State or somebody like that. Like I consider Ohio State much better than Ole Miss.
Indiana was the best team in the country all year.
Yeah.
All year. Right?
I agree with that.
Any doubt about that? We all had questions about Ohio State. We all kept saying, who have they played? Right?
But then they played, we said that about Indiana too. You know, they played.
Well, I mean, Indiana at least went to Oregon and won that game.
Yes.
Then they went on the road and won at Iowa.
But I mean, Ohio State beat
what
Texas.
Iowa did to Vanderbilt.
They beat Texas.
I mean, first game of the season.
Okay, I'm just saying, like that to me is a pretty damn good win.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, the best 4 teams typically will get to the top. Just like last year, the best 4 teams got to the top.
But there's just more of a wild card and a roll of the dice to it, based on based on coming out of this round of games. I think if you polled everybody who's going to win these games, they might have picked half of them right. The other half were a surprise.
Dude, I saw
Alabama, right, because Ohio State and Georgia are close to those 4. There's no doubt about it.
Ohio State getting eliminated, Ole Miss moving on, Miami eliminating the Buckeyes, Alabama getting blown out. These are all surprises when you consider everything.
I saw that they had a list of analysts from ESPN, like their college football analysts. There's a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. Like none of them had any of these teams.
I know I didn't.
It was like basically Indiana was the only one.
I know I didn't have It really. All right, here's one of our texters. You could say surprise teams, but again, the expanded playoffs are giving us a 50% good game rate. 2 of the 4 games, both rounds have been blowouts, not entertaining games. Not going to argue that if they can replace the James Madisons, while a good story, replace that, then you're not going to or the Tulane, because that was the blowout. But Alabama
is that guy
got
serious?
blown out.
3 of the 4 in the semifinals wouldn't be in a 14 playoff.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Yeah, that's the surprise part. But all he's simply saying is that lopsided scores, because I don't think anybody.
So what?
Yeah.
The NFL has lopsided
I was about
scores in
to
the playoffs
say,
too.
well, I'm an anti-playoff expansion guy, and I never once was made that part of my argument that it was. My whole argument was, look at what happened during the regular season. There was a lot of games to me that when teams lost, it wasn't the end of their season. It wasn't as catastrophic as it used to be. And to me, that's what I loved about college football. I never used that excuse like, well, there's blowouts. Like Matt said. Well, go down the list of the NFL playoff games, man. There's tons of blowouts.
Yeah, that happens. But you, at the very least, from your fandom part, you're stoked that your team is
Of
in
course.
it, even though you did lose
course
twice
I am.
and felt like you were out. That's the good part of this, honestly.
But if you would have taken me back like a few years ago, I wouldn't have had any issue with just the national title being Indiana versus Georgia or something.
The 2 teams.
You know, I would have been fine with that.
Well, now that we know some of them have been exposed, we wouldn't have just that one-off.
We wouldn't have Georgia, that's for sure.
Yeah, that would celebrate the Natty. All right, we'll keep it rolling. It's XL Primetime. Back to you, Jags. Ryan O'Halloran will join us in the 1 o'clock hour on the Florida Home AC Fridays. We look forward to that battle. Well, not a battle for the AFC South. You hope this team's hoisting the crown at day's end.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios. It's been an amazing season under first-year head coach Liam Cohn, and it's time for a postseason tune-up against Tennessee. Activate maximum momentum and bring it to the bank. All aboard! Jaguars Titans, Sunday at 1 on Duval's home of the Jaguars. 1010XL. 10XL. 10XL.
Flame Broiler, the Rice Bowl King, is turning up the flavor with new char wings. These wings are charbroiled, never fried, grilled to perfection for a big taste without the grease. Grab them as a 3-piece or 10-piece side, or make it a meal with a 6 or 8-piece combo, served with rice and a drink. Order pickup or delivery today from any of Flame Broiler's 5 Jacksonville locations, or call 904-619-2786. Flame Broiler. Bold flavor done right.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On January 2nd, 1997, the Florida Gators won their first national championship when they beat arch rival Florida State in a rematch 52-20 in the Sugar Bowl.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Who lit it up last night? Brought to you by American-Electrical.com.
Chambliss lobbing it up behind the defense. Dejan struggling. Tackle from behind by DeMello Jones at the 30. What a call by Charlie Weiss. 40 yards. They're in field goal range now for Carnero. 47 yards. And it is good! Right down the middle!
Let me tell you something. They had a leg, not little name Bigfoot, but they had a leg that they could count on last night. What were the numbers? There were 55-yarders, 56-yarders. Both kickers, I was still a little bent that 91 didn't knock one of those through. Again, this was all dollar-driven, okay? Hard rock bet, and I just couldn't help it. But Ole Miss lit it up. And Trinidad, the nickname is now sticking with me. I didn't come up with it, but the Winnidad, that's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. Old Winnidad Chambliss is just kicking tail and taking names. And they did light it up last night. American Electric will do the same for you, residential or commercial. Make sure you check them out. Whenever you are thinking about sprucing up, automating, whatever it might be, make sure that your electrical work on your house or residential or commercial building is safe. Check out American-electrical.com.
How do you let a wide receiver in the crucial moment of the game get behind you like that? Whether you know when you know you don't have any safety help.
With Kirby coaching that team,
dude, it was schemed up. Did you see what he did?
Yeah.
If you see the play call, he forced them the way they were formationally set up. He forced Georgia to cover on the outside in man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way with the Georgia defense. That was a great play call by Charlie Weiss.
Well, and you had said it earlier, and we all pretty much agree that the back end of the Georgia defense, two things that have been pretty obvious for them
for 3 years.
Throughout the course of the year, if not longer, is they have a difficult time applying pressure to the passer, and the back end they don't
cover third level throws. They just don't. They haven't in 3 years, and it's the way. So he positioned those the third and 5 receiver to the point where the fade that he threw, Georgia had to cover it in man. It was just the way they did it formationally, and it was a great call. It was a great throw and a great catch in a unbelievable moment of the game.
Yeah.
So you're telling me we probably should have played Georgia? That this Ole Miss game might be a little sketchy.
No, I don't.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You know what? I don't know because the Canes look really good, man.
Yeah.
The Canes, the lines of scrimmage, and this is where the game's won on the lines of scrimmage. They look really, really good. Yeah. And I don't think Georgia's offensive line was as good as everybody thought. Ole Miss got constant pressure on Gunner.
They really did.
I think it's going to be a little different with Miami. It's going to be difficult for for Ole Miss to get pressure on Carson.
I like to hear that. That kind of stuff.
I might be wrong. I was wrong on 3 of the 4 semifinals.
I like to hear that kind of stuff. I love it.
So I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I picked, I picked Ohio State to win the game. I picked I picked Georgia, and I picked the other favorite. I picked Texas Tech.
You picked 3 chalk, and then Tech was catching.
I did, however, say that Indiana would blow out Alabama, and they did. And Indiana's going to blow out Oregon, and they will.
How does it feel, Leon?
Just
in general.
That it's back.
You're just exactly. You're back amongst the elites of college football.
It feels great, man. Listen, it feels great.
It's been a long time.
Man, I text Mario at about 5 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. He responded back, of course.
Yeah.
At 9.
That moment he had on the field with Jimmy Johnson was
awesome.
It was so awesome.
It was awesome. Absolutely.
Jimmy was just a proud dad.
Jimmy was like he'd been crying,
he did like a proud dad. Absolutely.
Yeah. He was like, I'm just so happy.
Well, just think about this. When it comes to Mario, a lot of his philosophies come from 2 of the all-time greatest.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson and Nick Saban.
Yeah. Those are 2 that you can apply, trade, whatever principles that you learn from them, and carry it with you.
And the way he's built that team, I mean, Miami ain't going nowhere.
No,
they are not. This is not a Texas Tech. We bought the whole roster. Like, the recruiting classes that they had as well.
What did Mario say, by the way, on the text when he texted you back?
Oh, he told me, bro, we ain't done. That's what he said.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I love that kind of stuff.
But yeah, like Miami will supplement great recruiting with the portal. Like when they see something bad on the roster, they'll buy a couple guys for the secondary. But then like these O linemen that they just keep producing, these defensive linemen, it's insane.
Yeah,
man.
the 305 can be walled off again. And there was a good period of time where a lot of teams were coming in and taking
20 years.
And now you can basically make sure that if it keeps going the way it's going, that you will keep your fair share. And that's always been the name of the game because you know, Leon, how fertile that ground is down there. That's for sure. All right, let's hit that right now.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So, as you know, the transfer portal is officially open today. And the quarterbacks are just leaping into the portal. There's 11 big names right now.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Brennan Sorsby from Cincinnati, who I think is going to go to Texas Tech. Sam Levitt from ASU, Drew Messmaker, your boy from North Texas,
Messmaker,
who I think is going to follow his coach and go to Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Josh Hoover at TCU, who is a really talented guy at TCU. Even though TCU won the game without in the bowl game against USC. By the way, USC, come on, man. Come on. Sack up a little bit and win a game.
Yeah.
Wait, TCU's quarterback was a backup when USC lost to a backup quarterback?
Yes, they lost to Ken Seals, who used to be the Vandy backup.
Don't forget DJ Lagway.
I'm not there yet. Hang on. Dylan Raiola from Nebraska. Rocco Beck from Iowa State.
Joe's guy.
DJ Lagway.
Love Rocco.
Bo Prabula from Missouri. Colton Joseph. Aiden Childs from Michigan State.
What's the total we're at right now?
And Kenny Minchie, the backup at Notre Dame. That's 11. That's 11 really big name guys that are out there.
DJ Lagway.
I had a DJ. I said DJ Lagway.
Should be at the top.
Well,
maybe he'll be Miami's quarterback.
I saw today that Miami's going after Sorsby, who's the Cincinnati kid.
He's the Cincinnati guy.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure the two Texas Tech's going after him. If that is
okay, if he wants to go play there and not at Miami.
Around, man.
and I always argue that the player that's right now a star on a college football field, their history, their recollection of accomplishments for schools is like a day and a half old. It's not. So what they see now is what they think has been going on forever. At least that's how most of those kids operate. So if a Sorsby does look at this, don't think he's not going to be motivated by it. And then if the money is there, especially when you see a Mendoza come in as a transfer, a Beck come in as a transfer, we can go down the line with the guys that have stepped into pretty good situations. He is a redshirt junior. And has 1 year remaining of eligibility unless he goes the Diego route. So he's thinking about that one-off.
Philo's also in the portal. Aaron Philo, the backup from Georgia Tech, who looks like he's going to Florida. We'll see what happens with that one.
Right.
But there's the transfer portal. It's all positions obviously, but the quarterback are just the high-profile ones, and this is where you see this is where your PR money is made. If you can land one of these big guys. Sam Levitt is a elite player. Like he got
2 years left.
He got the Lisfranc injury, so that's why he missed half this season. In fact, ASU with Sam Levitt. Now again, Texas Tech didn't have Baron Morton in that game, but ASU beat the only team to beat Texas Tech in the regular season.
Yeah.
From what I saw from Morton,
he was
not so much.
he played terrible.
Not so much. Yeah.
He picked the worst time to play the worst game of his season.
He needs to go ahead and open up that law office. Baron.
He's not. And that's actually the sad part about that for Texas Tech, because if they had a capable quarterback that could make throws, they had receivers open in that game. That game could have been a little different. He played terribly.
Yeah, it was not good. All right, let's head into the 1 o'clock hour. Ryan O'Halloran, he is right now setting up the storylines for this Jaguar team to take the AFC South crown. He of the TU, we will say hello to him coming up in the 1 o'clock hour.
XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford. A super defense is like a superior fence. They both protect what you value.
Pass rush, linebacker, secondary.
After the game, Superior Fence and Rail highlights the defensive player of the game on 1010XL.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Campione Law. Big personalities, bold opinions, lunch just got louder. Josie, Matt, and Leon are XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
Any questions? Yeah, when's lunch?
Noon to 2 on 1010XL.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's
Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has proudly served Jacksonville from the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard. From archery to hunting and fishing, they've got the gear, service, and know-how to get you outdoor ready. Stop by their full-service archery pro shop and check out their wide selection of firearms. And while you're there, sign up for their weekly concealed weapon classes. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
Your home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville Trucks. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Southern Oak Insurance. The 2025-2026 NBA season continues tonight with the Orlando Magic taking on the Chicago Bulls in an Eastern Conference showdown. Orlando meets Chicago for the third time this season. They split the previous two encounters with both taking place at the Kia Center. We will have coverage for you on 1010XL beginning at 8 p.m. on 1010 a.m. 64 degrees at 101 time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Let's say hello to Ryan O'Halloran as he is down at the Mecca. Looking forward to the AFC South crown being claimed on Sunday by your Jacksonville Jaguars. Rah, rah, rah. Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
Happy New Year, fellas. Good to join you.
2026. Are you like us? 2025 kind of flew by.
Yeah, it did. When you have a move, it really flies by. But but hey. We thought a couple months ago, this Jaguar team, hey, just get to Thanksgiving playing meaningful games. Well, they've blown past that. Now they got a chance to win a title on Sunday.
Yeah, it really is something. So sum it up storyline-wise. You're a columnist for the Times-Union. So what is kind of your working headline right now for this season?
Next stop, Santa Clara.
Beautiful.
I think that the tone. I mean, one thing I've talked to guys about this week is I expect an incredible amount of urgency for this game because they know they're better and they know what's at stake. Yes, they're in the playoffs, but your road to where you want to get to is a lot easier if you win Sunday and have at least one home game in the playoffs, even though that may be against the reigning NFL MVP of Josh Allen. So I expect what the storyline for me is they have answered the call throughout this 7-game winning streak. Just do it one more time in this regular season to set yourself up for a magical January.
All right, Ryan. So health-wise, are we getting any key pieces back health-wise that's going to help us in this game Sunday?
Yeah, Leon, I think it looks good for Hainsey coming back with the groin injury after missing one game. No Patrick McCarry out there when we're watching practice, so I would guess Walker Little for the second straight game at right guard. Tootin's been a full participant from his finger after missing 2 games. So you've had guys in red jerseys, Buster Brown, Greg Newsome, Ezra Cleveland, but I think those guys will be ready to go. So all in all, pretty decent shape.
So, Ryan, here's how I look at this weekend's game. I'm not even that's a dub. That's a dub where you literally put your foot on their throat and say, you've tormented us for 2 decades. Now it's time for us to do a little tormenting. Get rid of them. But my whole thing is this. The Broncos aren't dominating. The Patriots aren't dominating. Both of them could lose a divisional game. You could literally have an opportunity to host this thing, host the AFC Championship game here. I think there's more on the table than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and I would think New England would be more vulnerable. Miami's been a little more pesky over the last month, and New England has a bunch of off-the-field things they've been dealing with. So that would be my lean. Dolphins pull the upset up there. Chargers are sitting guys. That would be a real big upset. And you've heard Sean Payton this week saying this is a playoff game. So I think the Broncos are wired right for that moment. But, yeah, if you can beat the Titans, get the Dolphins to beat the Patriots, now you got 2 games coming here. So yeah, I think that's also top of mind for the Jaguars.
Talk with Ryan O'Halloran. You can definitely find him on X at the Florida Times Union and Jacksonville.com. So when you talk about the idea of the most desirable matchup, what other game is on your radar, just in terms of trying to kind of take a look at the opponent possibilities?
I mean, they sort of all play into each other. Mm-hmm. To me, the simplest one is if Buffalo wins, they're most likely the 6th. They're coming here. But if the Chargers end up here in the first round, I think the Jaguars should be a big favorite because that matchup was so one-sided the first time. But everybody, I don't know about you guys, but everybody says, well, nobody wants to play Houston. Well, the Jaguars should want to play them. A, they beat them in Week 3. And B, they should have beat them in week whatever and blew a 19-point lead. So this team, I don't think, should be scared of anybody.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Ryan. I mean, they may not be the best team in the AFC, but they could beat any team in the AFC. So I'm of the nature of that. When you gauge the Jaguars with everybody, that's the 2 seed or the 1 seed above them. A Jaguar team can easily go in there and beat them.
Yeah, 100%, and that's why I think getting the first game at home is a big deal. But they've already gone to Denver and won. They shouldn't be scared of going to New England and winning there because the Patriots are just like them a little bit, a year ahead of schedule, upstart team. Drake May, how will he react in the second playoff game? So if I'm an AFC team, I don't want to face this team. That's for sure.
Ryan, do you feel like this is where they are on the offensive line now? That Walker Little's going to be the guy moving forward at right guard, and you're gonna stick with Van Lanen at left tackle?
I think so. Definitely on Van Lanen with Walker Little, and basically what I explained to people. Well, how has he played? Well, at right guard, it's a lot different than left tackle. Right guard, he's doing a good job at getting in the way, and not getting run over. So I think he's played well enough. And with McCarry, I mean, the back injury, just don't know where he's at. So I think they would sort of ride the hot hand with Little at right guard.
Hey, Ryan, I agree with you as far as he's not good in space, and he's probably better when he's got help around him. But we're gonna know everything we need to know about Walker Little this Sunday when Jeffrey Simmons plays up against him.
He's for tomorrow's paper wrote a note on Simmons, so I watched his 50 snaps. His last 4 snaps of that game, when it was a blowout, was a knockdown, a stuff, a pressure, and a sack. So he was playing hard the whole game. And what Liam Cohen said yesterday, he goes, he's a pain in the butt because of how they move him around. And if they're able to contain Simmons, they will win going away. If they let him wreck the game, then it's going to be closer than it should be. But terrific player, and I think he's the best defensive player they played this year.
A couple more for Ryan O'Halloran. Check him out, Jacksonville.com and the Florida Times Union. So the way Trevor finishes the regular season, how important is that in your mind? The 1 turnover this past week, and like you said, they're going to be bent on a good performance.
I think it is important for him to continue Big Mo on his side, and that's why if I'm being Cohen, I do like the Jet game. If I win the toss, I take the ball. This is a horrible Titan secondary because they've been injuries and demotions and whatever. So throw to get the lead. And I think one thing Liam mentioned today is the run game is still not there. They're 27th in the league in yards per carry, but maybe their identity has changed to a pass first. Okay, do that. Get Trevor Lawrence, keep him in a good groove moving in the next week. But then I think they do want to, see if they can, get something relighted in that run game because they're going to need it depending on where they play with the weather.
All right, Ryan, what should make Jags fans believe that what's going on right now with Trevor Lawrence, this surge, is any different from 2022 in the late season surge?
Yeah, I mean, I think multiple games in a row is interesting. And one thing that stands out is the margin of victory in these games. These aren't just miracle comebacks and sort of the thrill a minute like he had in 22. I think it's just sort of been really steady. I mean, his interception in the end zone against Indianapolis was really his first blip since the Arizona game. That's a pretty big body of work to say, hey, Lawrence is playing well, and this could be the new him.
Then, Ryan, Cam Ward, how do you think Campanile is going to attack Cam Ward in this game? Do you think he's going to mix and match coverage, blitz him, four-man rush? How do you think he's going to attack him?
Well, they did. They were able to put some pressure on with a four-man in the first meeting. And so if I'm Campanile, I'd want to put a lot of stuff on tape, which he does anyways. But I would sort of save some of my good pressure stuff for next week. If you can get there with four, great. If you need to throw something in there on third down, I'd do that too.
What'd you think about the college football playoff? Miami winning New Year's Eve night, and then a couple more shockers yesterday.
Congratulations to Leon on the Miami win. Ohio State cannot lose enough. That's sort of my philosophy on that. But then the first two games yesterday were god-awful. Texas Tech should be embarrassed. And then the Indiana, to me, was what a stunning story. So it was really impressive to see how they handled Bama. And then we saved the best for the last. So I think it's going to be Indiana and Ole Miss for the title.
Ooh, okay.
But Leon takes solace in the fact I picked against Miami both times this so far. I've been wrong.
Thank you very much, Dan.
You're doing your part. You're doing your
Please
part.
pick Mississippi.
All right. What can they look for in the TU?
Well, today's paper we did sort of, hey, what are the positive developments during this win streak, and what are some areas of concern? And then we'll have some stuff in there tomorrow with Simmons, with Lawrence ranking his statistics with other quarterbacks during the 7-game win streak, and then full coverage next week of playoff football.
Love it, man. All right, appreciate your time. We will talk to you soon.
All right, guys, take care now. Thanks.
All right, at Ryan O'Halloran on X, the Florida Times Union, and Jacksonville.com. I agree with what he's saying, just as far as keeping that bow up. Look the part, just constantly be working on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to show your hand against the Titans. It might have some stuff that you want to show in the playoffs when we play with Buffalo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you would like to think that you could go basic against the Titans and beat them,
right,
as far as the coverage goes and the four-man rush goes or the running game goes. And then when the playoffs, you may pull out something a little different.
All right, so this is a key question right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you got an undershirt on right now?
No.
This is so classic, Joe. So classic.
Yeah.
So High Tide responds, and I got to give him credit. Because
our number one Alabama fan.
All those number one Alabama fan, all those Georgia fans who give us so much grief during the season, not a peep from them right now. Okay, High Tide responds and says, "I'm man enough to admit that I was." He said, "I thought IU was a fraud." Then he added this, and I got you this morning on social media on this. Also, Signetti wearing a quarter zip with nothing underneath is serial killer level stuff. And I forwarded that to you, him wearing that, and I said, Joe, CC Joe Coward.
Look, right here. Okay, right here. Right.
I did notice that. I thought it was an interesting choice by Siggs from the Joe C playbook.
Yeah. It's an unnecessary wear. I don't have anything underneath it.
Really?
Yeah, but that's.
I definitely always wear a T-shirt under.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't in that. That's like Leon is wearing like a polo hoodie.
Is yours a
but it's
full
a
zip?
zipper.
Yeah.
So
You're
he
a
has it
full zip,
zipped
you got
all
no
the way up
t-shirt
with
I'm
under.
bucky naked. Okay?
That is
Come on,
crazy.
I'm not sure I need to hear that, but
Unzip it.
Wow,
I'll
you
show
got no shirt.
you got
on
no
under that.
T-shirt under that.
No.
Under a zipper. That's
Unnecessary.
interesting.
It's not necessary.
The only time
Drawers on though, right?
Yeah, I got drawers.
All right.
What if you're like sweating though?
I
Just
don't.
go straight on the jacket.
No, I'm good.
I don't. I love that.
Every time I don't wear a T-shirt, an undershirt.
Ever.
No.
Unless, like, if I'm going and I know it's going to be cold and I'm going to be outside all day, then I will. But other than that, nah.
No, I got man boobs and belly running underneath all this.
All right, give me a quick that real fast.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
Just to get away from the topless dude talk, because occasionally we do dip our toe in that.
We're all man's man here, right?
Yeah. So Josh Johnson will start. Marcus Mariota has been ruled out. So Commanders v. Eagles. Meanwhile, Nick
Hurts is not starting in that either.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni said that they want to play well, but doesn't mean they got to play a bunch. So we'll see where that one goes, but it's a 4-point line. Don't bet on the final week of the NFL regular season with too much on the line, because it is about as unpredictable as you can possibly imagine. There you go, XLP.
XL Primetime, driven by Big #1 Duval Ford. Elite service for elite companies. Offense puts people in seats. Points put teams in the playoffs. Who will be this week's Offensive Player of the Game on 1010XL? Nailed down by Universal Roofing Contracting.
When the team heats up and the temps climb high, Sunrise Heating and AC keeps you cool. That's no lie. From kickoff to overtime and every long drive, they'll keep your home feeling fresh and alive. When your system's down, don't sweat the score. Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida is ready to restore. Fast, honest service from a local crew, keeping Jacksonville fans chill all season through. Your comfort starts here at sunriseheatingandac.com.
Touchdown! Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
I'm Max Fink on your Gator station. 1010XL is your pipeline to Gator Nation. Listen to the Gator Report all year round.
Freshened up by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators. 1010XL.
Go, Gators!
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. From GFL, Green for Life.
Bring your marketing to the next level with 3D Digital, your local video production and digital marketing agency that specializes in ensuring your brand story is seen, heard, and remembered. Our award-winning team creates professional content that will be launched across multiple platforms to precisely target your audience. Visit 3ddigital.com to define, design, and deliver exceptional results for your business.
Coach Campo here, and I just want to tell you about the best pizza I've had right here in Duval, and that's Tony D's Pizza. Tony works hard to make every slice perfect. If you love pizza like I do, you need to go to Tony D's, Bay Meadows and 295.
You'll always feel good when you send someone a Kuhn Flowers floral or plant arrangement. This is JJ with 1010XL, and no matter what the reason, Kuhn Flowers has always come through for me. Order online at kuhnflowers.com.
Are you ready to reclaim your backyard? Serving Northeast Florida since 1977, Surfside Pools is the trusted name for expert pool design. Family owned and operated, they offer pool service, equipment repairs, commercial maintenance, remodels, and new pool construction. Let Surfside Pools transform your backyard into the oasis that you crave. Are you ready to float happy? Visit SurfsidePools.net or call 246-2666. Surfside Pools and Spas, where luxury meets leisure.
License number CPC 044080.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. How about a 6-pack of picks on XL Primetime? It's time to protect the crown. Capped by Corona, La Playa awaits.
La Playa, let's see who can do it. Who can get to the top of the picks contest with our man, Matt, the Corona Cat, providing the prizage, Sonny's Barbecue, chipping in as well with some delicious barbecue for you to enjoy. The tailgate pack is a big old tent, a couple of chairs, a cooler, a football, all Corona. Love it, and we've got a chance for you to win that. This will be the last of the December contest because we started this December 31. Okay, so we had 4 picks with the college football playoff. JJ's going to hit them, and then we will give someone a chance. Actually,
we already have a guy.
Right. I shouldn't even give any of you.
Jim.
I hate it when I don't give you hope. Like E earlier said, he could only make so many people happy. Well, we already have our entry in from New Year's Eve. So
he went 3-1 this week.
He did 3-1.
So I'll text him about the NFL games. Yeah.
Okay. So did he have the best record?
Out of who?
Out of all of us.
No, actually, Campo also went 3-1. And I do have his NFL picks as well.
All right, here we go.
All right. So only 2 NFL games since we had 4 college this week.
Oh, okay.
Big ones, though. Seattle at the Niners. Seattle on the road, 1.5-point favorites. Coach Campo, who is leading everyone, is taking the Niners.
I got a game one on Coach because the game one on me, extra one on me with the college football. 49ers don't have any pass rush. I'm going with Seattle. I'm going to go with Seattle in this game on the road. I'm going to take the Seahawks.
And they are laying the 1.5, right?
Yeah, Seattle's favored by 1.5 on the road.
All right, where are you going?
Oh, me. Sorry. I'm going with the 49ers.
Matt, the Corona Cat, is going with the 49ers.
And you?
I think I'm going to go. I like that. I like that. As much as, yeah, I'll take the points.
I'm taking the Ghost. I am. and mainly because I'm so far behind. I got something. Yeah, I'm taking Darnold.
He was seeing ghosts. To be fair, he wasn't actually
became a ghost. It's funny because the last game of the regular season last year, he became a ghost, and then this last week, not so good. He lost. He came back against the Rams. It looked like that was ready. That kind of comeback.
Is this game
moment.
the number 1 seed on the line?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for the West.
The West.
And the 1 seed.
Yeah.
And the 1 seed. All right.
And Seattle did just come off of a victory against Carolina. That's why I'm owed lunch. All right. Next up, we have Ravens at the Steelers. The Ravens on the road, 3.5-point favorites. Coach Campo's taking the Steelers.
Coach Campo. All right. That game's in Baltimore, right?
No, it is in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh. Oh, okay. I'm taking the Steelers.
You are taking the Steelers.
Taking the Steelers at home.
So you're catching points.
Yes.
Matt, the Corona Cat, loves the idea of that as well. Plus 3.5. Matt.
Wow.
Steelers are getting 3.5.
Yeah. Man, Leon's been going against Lamar a lot this year.
You have. You've jumped off the L Boogie train.
Well, the L. Well, yeah.
Did you hear that there's
lowercase L? No.
Wow. Wow.
Gotta call us to see it, bro.
It's so funny because he's now being accused of loafing and.
Well, dude, his back injury in that game, I'm questioning that too.
See, there
that,
you go.
That was a little.
There you go.
That was pretty questionable.
Did you read his quote? It's just
no.
Yeah, because He's kind of pushing back.
I'm sure.
They're and talking about not paying attention to meetings. He said, "What are y'all talking about?"
He's going to get traded. That's apparently the word on the street right now. He's on the block.
It's definitely catching fire
his
up there.
back hurts because he's been carrying this organization since he's been there.
Yes, I agree.
And he's
You know
been
what I'm
carrying
saying?
MVPs
Carrying
around.
them to what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Carrying them to
Legitimacy.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, the Ravens needed legitimacy.
But
their
he's been
last quarterback won a Super Bowl before Lamar.
Carrying them
How
to
dare
a
you.
first-round loss.
Yeah, he's carrying them to a first-round loss.
He's
Wow.
won 2 MVPs, bro.
Always the
Yeah,
quarterback's fault.
individual awards.
Yeah,
Cool.
I love it. Anyway, I think I will.
Well, yes, it is the quarterback's fault in the NFL if you don't go far in the playoffs.
It's a
Sorry, it
quarterback's
is what
fault
it is.
in high school
Everywhere.
football,
Everybody
college
knows it.
football, NFL, everywhere.
It was Baron
Pop
Morton's
Warner.
fault yesterday.
It will. Well, yes,
Absolutely was.
That's what I'm
yes.
saying. Yeah, you're 100% right on
Yeah.
that. But I think I'm going to take the diesel and lay the points.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's not so much jumping off the L Boogie train; it's riding the D train. I'm taking the Ravens.
And Todd Monken, wake up, man.
The Ravens are just going to say we're going to give it to Derrick Henry, play good defense, and get out of there.
So typically they struggle up there. Okay, that's just the way this rivalry has gone.
You're talking about the Ravens struggle
Yeah,
and
the Ravens
Steelers,
up
yeah.
against Pittsburgh, they struggle. But at the same time, what happened this last time we saw them, when the Diesel went for 4 scores and 216 yards, that was impressive. And Aaron Rodgers in his swan song game, maybe we'll see whether he's got it or not. He does not have DK Metcalf. I love Kenneth Gainwell. That guy's a stud and a fun one to watch, but I just don't know that they're going to be able to.
DK, perfect timing to get suspended.
Exactly.
For a game.
Here's the thing.
Dumbass.
Which team has the better opportunity to knock out the Texans in the first round of the playoffs? That's the question.
Neither.
I know, but if you had to choose one,
the Ravens.
The Ravens look
really.
like they are and should be the better team.
Even with Aaron Rodgers, huh?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is good, but
Steelers kind of suck.
like Rodgers versus Snoop, that doesn't scare me.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying. Yeah.
By the way, remember we were talking last week about who's like the most annoying spokesman? He's everywhere. Snoop he was everywhere. He is rapping about the games tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They have like an intro for the 2 NFL games, and it's Snoop rapping about those games.
By the way, did you see him at his bowl game?
He's the best.
He's got some gray going, man.
Well, yeah, he's like 60.
No, but I'm saying he's not coloring it. He's not like Ryan Daying it. He's literally, I'm gray and I don't care.
Yeah.
Whereas Ryan Day is literally coloring it every other month.
He's
Or every
54.
month.
Snoop is 54.
That's it?
I thought he was a lot older. Yeah.
I thought he was like coming up on 70. He's
started-
54.
70. Oh my God.
He started so young.
He's
Yeah, bro.
54? Really?
How old do you think the Chronic is? The album?
Yeah.
I know, seriously. I thought he was like 64, 65.
No way, bro.
And he was second G.
Wow.
He was second G as far as the
He
rap,
must have started really early.
rap
Yeah.
game. Yeah, he did.
Oh
He did.
my God.
All right, so there we go. Did we make all the picks?
All I
have no
know
idea.
about is Snoop on Trailer Park Boys, and that's the only thing that really matters. So
Did you take the points or lay the points, Matt?
He took the Ravens.
I took the Ravens. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And so am I.
All right, so we're set. So then you'll get in touch with our dude who went 3-1 in the bowl games, and then he will be the last of the entries. And I am trying to convince Matt the Corona Cat to maybe do this one more month with
Yeah, we got the playoffs.
another tailgate. So we'll see what he says. But at the very least, we know that the guy that we had on New Year's Eve now gets to make those 2 picks, and we'll see where it goes. We mentioned it earlier. I don't know what's what. Justin Herbert is not going to play. Josh Allen very likely will not play. Jordan Love, right now they don't have plans for him to play. The Eagles now are going to go for the second straight year without starting Jalen Hurts. It's on and on and on. How do you make a play on these games? And we're talking, you want to try and end on a high note. The most unpredictable things. I may take every under.
I was about to say that's probably the move. Take
I
all
love
the
how
big
Joe pulls us into his little seedy underbelly of gambling.
It's not
He's
it's literally
he's saying,
everyone.
how do you make a play on these games when he's actually talking about himself?
I don't
How
know
do I do this?
I don't know how
I need
people
help.
watch sports without gambling. It's like, to me, it's we live
Really?
in like different worlds. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, like if you don't have something,
I do it very easily.
if you don't have something, you do it for work. That's totally what we do is totally different. I'm just saying, like regular Joe at home, like you're just turning on a random NFL Sunday night game and just like enjoying it, like just watching it,
Yeah.
and you have nothing on it. Like you have to have at least a fantasy.
You
player
need action on
or-
everything, don't you?
Yes.
Well, the
Any
to
sport you need
enjoy
action.
it. No, but I
Well,
need
you
to
bet
have
on-
a rooting interest.
You bet
at
on
least.
the NBA, don't you?
Listen, I
You
have
bet
to
on
have
Major
a
League
rooting
Baseball.
interest.
You bet on soccer.
So I have a
I'm feeling it
contest
right
where
now.
we
You
bet
on football.
Hold on. We have an NFL contest where we bet every single game against the spread.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I have a little juice on every single game.
I
So
get
like
that.
I have to have something
I
to
get
watch,
that.
and I'm not just Atlanta's playing the Bucks today. I gotta park my ass on the couch for that one. Like no,
You
never.
bet on the NCAA tournament. You bet on the college football playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's my
that's
point.
round the Both you guys, not just Jay.
No,
Both you
and
guys.
it's like millions and millions of us. Yeah. Imagine.
But
that.
You guys might have a problem. Is all I'm saying.
But the fantasy part, the pull and the tug of a fantasy player
That does
versus an actual game bet, that ain't easy. That ain't easy.
So if
That
you
ain't
have
easy.
somebody like playing against your Jags, say it's like this weekend, you'd have a wide receiver for the Titans. Would you still cheer for that guy to do well?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
I
not
like
doing
that.
Not doing that.
I mean, man, I want him to do well, but I still want him to lose the game. Nothing wrong with that.
And
dot.
Yeah, I don't gravitate to the enemy very well, and so most of the time, if I see like a no-brainer, like Jonathan Taylor's going to score against the Jags, then that might be a prop play. But other
Joe
than that,
loves his props.
Yeah, other than that,
You do
I'm-
love your props.
He
I am
loves his
sick
prop
over the
bets.
props.
You is sick as a word.
It
yes.
has become a problem. I am sick over
Sickness
the
is the
props.
word.
Yeah, I got a prop problem.
Are you? Are you in the black with the props or the red?
I'm in the black.
Okay.
But still, I just took a hit yesterday.
With Georgia.
Yeah, because honestly, I blame Matt. It's
I
not
got
fair.
smoked all
but
day
I 100%
yesterday.
blame him.
Blame me. Everybody thought Georgia would win that game.
I know that. You gave me the exclamation point
told
that
us the
made me go.
You told us Texas Tech was
Boom.
good.
No, you told us the boogeyman was bad.
Yeah,
I did. I thought they were.
So did you, to be fairly honest.
I did. I know. I was on the Matt Wagon. I was.
I thought Georgia
Look,
going
you see what he did there? You see what he did there?
Matt Wagon.
He said
not
I
the
was
Georgia
on the Matt Wagon.
yeah.
In other words, it wasn't him.
It's all y'all.
You know what, Leon?
Wasn't me.
You never make excuses. You never allow someone to make excuses for you. That's what it should be.
You're right. I picked Miami though.
Yeah, but you picked Georgia to beat Miami.
Yeah, now it's
So
changed.
now things, yeah.
Things changed now.
So do you?
Now I'm picking them to win the title now.
You are over Indiana.
I don't care who they got.
Okay.
That hurts, man. You cut me to white meat there.
I did. I'll bandage you later.
All right, let's keep it rolling. XL Primetime, your Jags, some of the good matchups that we are zeroing in on in this game. And then also, like we said, you're rooting for certain things to happen. It looks like you'll see the Chargers. You might see the Bills. Could it be Pittsburgh? Could it be Baltimore owning the AFC North? All that stuff is still up for grabs. We'll cover it right here on XL Primetime.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
Launch the downloads.
Join the 1010XL Podcast Network.
And initiate sequence.
Now you can find all your favorite 1010XL podcasts in your platform of choice.
When all you have is a hammer, everything is a nail. I'm Dr. George Bari, and like me, I know you have been bombarded with PRP and stem cell treatments from companies that promise the world and charge prices to match. Or the surgeon that convinced you the only way to treat your injuries through surgery. At Bari Orthopedics, we offer the best PRP treatment on the market with prices that won't cost you an arm and a leg. We also have the expertise to treat your injury surgically, if that is what it entails. We can discuss all surgical and non-surgical options with you and make sure you get the best treatment available. Come see me, Dr. George Bari at Bari Orthopedics.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Blitz.
How good is that? How good is that?
Bang.
How good is that?
Text Blitz to 641-1010 now.
When the unexpected happens, you shouldn't have to face it alone. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we're here to fight for you. Whether it's an auto accident or a slip and fall, our Jacksonville team takes care of every detail, from investigating the incident to securing multi-million-dollar verdicts, so you can focus on getting better. And remember, you don't pay a dime unless we win your case. Our commitment is 24/7, bringing you the real support from real people who really care. Campione Law, your dedicated partners in justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right. My golden nugget is that I'm going to keep glossing on my canes. That's right. That's what's important to me, right? I couldn't wait. I told you this was going to happen. I told you this was going to happen Friday. I said it. I predicted. I prophesied. I manifested right in my life that we're going to beat Ohio State.
And Matt was not here, but
he wasn't.
Leon got a little edgy at times.
Really?
Talking about the lack of respect and stuff like that.
9.5 points.
Yeah.
I said them Miami boys are going to take offense to that. And they did. And they showed it.
Yeah, and you did point out that they were 100% locked in.
They were absolutely locked in. But better than that.
That was better intel than Ole Miss is going to get killed.
Well, better than that is that I text my boy about 5:30 that morning.
Yeah.
And said, way to kick some tail. And he said, we ain't done yet. I love that about that. I love it. The goal is to win championships.
You're talking dirty to him, and I kind of like it.
Goals win championships, and if Miami plays the way that they played these last couple of games, they're going to be a tough out.
All right, let me add a little addendum to your gold nugget before I give you mine, because I believe when you were asked if you were going to go to the game about an hour ago, you said,
I can't go.
Quote, you ready for this? Quote, I can't risk it.
I can't.
Yeah, remember you weren't here the other day. New Year's Eve, his wife tried to get him out of the house. Or she was like, we need to watch the game at home. And because he's 0-2 this year at watching games at home.
It ain't happening.
He had to go to the cigar bar. Yeah. Thank God he did.
Can't risk it.
Yeah.
I couldn't, bro.
It's not a joke.
That's real. That's real. It's a phenomenon, bro. It's a phenomenon. I couldn't risk it.
JJ broke his Miami plate. Now he will not glue it back.
We didn't even talk about this.
Right. He will not glue it back.
You haven't glued it back?
We forgot to talk about it?
No, we did. So I have a plate. Let's just say I use it to break up tobacco on.
Mm-hmm.
And
some good Marlboros.
Yeah, there was like a few nights before the game. And I literally had my phone in my hand watching 2011 Miami Ohio State highlights, which was the last time we had played them, which we whooped their ass that day too. And I dropped my phone, and it just so happened it broke this Miami Hurricane plate, which I've had for like 15, 20 years. And I was like, this is the
as long
bad,
as you've been smoking Marlboros.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is a bad omen. And I texted the boys, and I was very worried. I hadn't glued it back yet. And we won, so now I'm just going to keep it like that until the Ole Miss game for sure.
And so what if they win it all? Then what?
In the trash.
No, then it needs to be. Then I need to frame it exactly.
And you know what? I will sign it. I'll sign it.
Hell yes! We need to get Mario to sign it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
you have to frame it all
sick.
broken up. That'll be beautiful.
Which, by the way, to me in this like NIL era, portal era, the craziest thing I saw is after the game, Jeremiah Smith is being recruited by every single Miami player
100%.
and coach.
100%.
Coming up
New
to him,
world.
talking to. It was like, man, he might come to Miami next year.
It wouldn't shock me at all.
Me neither.
All right, so my gold nugget is we've been talking a lot about the college football playoff today. My gold nugget is let's not forget that's your bitter rival Sunday. Go out there and whip that ass. Okay? You know how many times that they've basically just humiliated you? You know, Leon's biggest game here notwithstanding, how many times have they humiliated this franchise?
At least twice. In my books, twice. For me.
Yeah, just for you alone.
99 alone. I mean, they beat us at home 41-14, and then they beat us in the championship game 33-14.
Go out there
You
and
lost 3
just
times that year, it was to them.
absolutely
all 3.
kick the ever-loving mayonnaise out of that team.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Put your
Hellman's,
foot on their neck
Dukes,
and push.
whatever it is.
And by the way, we lost 3 times to them that year. And the first time we lost to them was to Neil O'Donnell, by the way.
God almighty, Neil O'Donnell. And then, you know what? And while you're doing that, while you're winning 31-3, look at him and say, it ain't changing.
Yeah, it's time for this city to own the South. The Houston Texans are trying to do something first time in franchise history. If they were to pull it off, that they would be 3-time AFC South champions. Don't let that even enter your brain. Take control, like Matt's saying, and let's own this puppy for a while. Doug Peterson famously and now infamously said, don't let it just be 1 year. Well, unfortunately, it was in 22. And now you battled back. You put yourself in a position, own it for a while, let it be yours. So 2 years ago, back in 22, so 3 seasons ago, after getting just absolutely clobbered by Detroit, remember this? They went into Nashville and won for the first time in basically a decade. They had not won in Nashville since 2013 when they finally won in 22. Now they've made it a regular deal. So keep it going. Beat that A.
Yes.
Against the Colts, against the Titans. You will now have a 5-1 division record if you do it, which is what you should get used to. You need to rule the AFC South. Let's just say every year you split with one, you sweep the other two. 5-1, man, needs to be a regular occurrence. And kind of going off of what Ryan O'Halloran said earlier, that he feels like that may be one of the secret ingredients that Liam, Jimmy, and Big Bo have kind of sewn into the building.
Yeah.
Start kicking tail.
In
Start
the division.
taking control.
Yes, and not only that, by the way, I keep saying this. I can see a world where the Jags beat the Bills, then the Jags go on the road and beat the Patriots, and the Texans beat the Broncos, and you've got the Jags and the Texans in the AFC Championship game right here.
Anything like that is possible. Nothing is without. You could dream about it.
I mean, they arguably are the two hottest teams, right? Not even an argument. They're the two hottest teams in the AFC right now.
Yeah. All right. So one more nugget, and it used to be the SEC's world in college football, and everyone else had to figure out how to operate and exist.
Not
with
anymore,
the SEC
baby.
dominating. Not anymore. Okay? It ain't your granddaddy's. It ain't your daddy's SEC anymore, okay? Because before, there were rule breaking and whatever it takes taken. Back in the day, McDonald's grab bags and everything. Now, it's up for grabs, people. The Big 12, I don't know, forget about them. But the Big 10 could have another national championship winning team. The ACC could have a national championship winning team. Now, you're going to have to ride the back of Ole Miss, pride of the SEC.
How about that?
If
Ole Miss, which has never played in the SEC championship game,
never,
is the pride of the SEC right now.
And so they haven't won. They haven't won one. Miami's never won an ACC championship. Yet those two teams, the conference will be on their back.
One of
chanting.
Indiana, Oregon, Miami, or Ole Miss will be the national title winner.
So here's the number.
That is
JJ.
insane.
I think I have it here. It's going to be the first time. Let me see if I can pull this up.
By the way, Miami has not played Ole Miss since 1961.
Oh wow!
In the Big Ten, you think that's a big number? The Big Ten hasn't won 3 straight national titles, okay, since doing it and finishing in 1942.
Whoa, that is going back. Okay, so you want,
and that was Minnesota, I believe, and they won all 3 of them.
Yeah, they used to be a power back then.
And they won all 3 of them.
Let me see if I can work this one into the conversation. I don't have it with me right here. I'm looking for it, but the last time there was a first time. Can you name it?
Florida.
Yeah, 1996. That's how far back we have to go. 1996 was Florida winning their first ever national championship. And
the last time a SEC
25 years.
No,
first time SEC.
The last time
a
someone
national
who
title
had never
winner.
won it won a natty.
Oh, overall, not even the SEC.
Yeah, overall.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Not
1996.
Colorado or Georgia Tech?
That was
Well,
90,
this was before. That was after.
91.
91,
Yeah, 91.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
96.
Gotcha.
Ever since then, there's been a team winning a natty that has at least had a natty.
Right.
And so
Now, has Oregon's never won?
No, Indiana's never won.
Had Ole Miss? Do they have one from like way back when?
They have one from the 50s.
I don't think they have a natty.
Is that right?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I thought I saw something there.
They have
It was in the
3
50s,
in
I
football: 59, 60, and 62. But back then it was like, which poll?
Well, they claimed 3 national championships. Okay, for 59, 60, and 62. However, recognition of these titles comes from various NCAA
the Dunkel system,
major selectors,
the Football Writers Association,
rather than the primary wire service polls at the time.
Okay, so they have 0.
They have 0. Correct.
Hotty toddy.
They have a College World Series 2022.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is up for grabs, first time in forever.
We need number 6, bro. Screw these other schools. We need 6. We got 6 stolen from us. We need it back.
Listen, all you needed to do was solve that 2nd and 14 problem, or 4th and 14, whatever it was in that previous drive.
By the way, Michael Irvin, he might have a heart attack.
He is awesome. But yes, I worry about his health.
I know he is, but I'm worried
He's sweating
about him
just
right
as
now.
much as the players.
You're worried about an event?
The stress. I mean,
an event.
An event?
Is that what you call a heart attack?
I don't know what you want to call it, but that's...
Believe me, it's been described to me that way. You do not want to have an event.
Well, you sweat, bro. I've been on the sideline before. It's hot down there.
No,
bro.
I know, but I mean, he's also elevated. Like his stress level is so elevated right now.
It's unsafe.
Did you see him whipping whatever?
He's got that belt out.
Yeah, he does.
He's taking a belt out. Hey, man, that's what he's
done
doing.
this before. It was wild. If he didn't have an event with any of the other exploits that he's been involved in, I think he'll be okay.
See,
But
the Gators
I mean, you saw him
more...
winding that hurricane warning.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was going to. I was like, whoa.
The Gators need more alumni like on the
They do.
sideline.
They do.
I mean, nobody's going to have like Michael Irvin's craziness
level.
But
get Channing Crowder down there. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
When you're watching a Gator game, you never see the cameras pan to like the all-time greats on the side.
Every once in a while, Emmett Smith, who's not going to do any of that stuff.
No.
It's very rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Timmy T.
I need to find you one. You need to find y'all need to find you a Michael Irvin. And your season will turn around.
That's what I'm saying.
Mercy,
Channing Crowder might
Percy.
be that guy,
Come on
actually.
back, baby. It's XL Primetime.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
Best Bet is #1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Pre-Game Friday.
Built by Dream Finders Homes. Homes built to fit your lifestyle on 1010XL.
Your home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville trusts. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Frank Frangie for Lee & Kate's Glass, still family owned and in business for 100 years. When they say you're going to see a big difference, that's for everything. Custom showers and spas, tabletops, mirrors, even replacing foggy windows, all at a more affordable price. And with your satisfaction absolutely guaranteed, Lee & Kate's Glass is your best choice. Visit leeandkatesglass.com.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has proudly served Jacksonville from the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard. From archery to hunting and fishing, they've got the gear, service, and know-how to get you outdoor ready. Stop by their full-service archery pro shop and check out their wide selection of firearms. And while you're there, sign up for their weekly concealed weapon classes. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Lemon Pepper Locker Room with Leon Searcy. Served up by Wingstop.
All right. This weekend, Wingstop always has special deals for Saturday and Sunday on the football schedule. Using promo code JAX10 gets you $10 off a 50-piece wing pack.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good.
Let me tell you how important this Tennessee Titan game is to me this Sunday. I've experienced the Tennessee Titans on 3 occasions in 1999 when I played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The last one was the one that broke my heart. Okay, we lost 33-14 at home, number 1 seed. And y'all gonna maybe go back to counseling after I finish this story.
To get over it?
Just to get over it, because this was a long time ago. But I remember walking out of the locker room and seeing my family. Everybody was in town. Everybody was so assured that we was going to the Super Bowl. I just got in my car. Didn't say much to anything. Had my wife and kids. Drove them to the house. So they were on one wing of the house. I was on the other wing of the house. And I closed my door, suited and booted. And I just started throwing blows. I just started throwing punches at people that were not there, okay? Invisible. That's how upset I was that we lost that game, that we lost an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. So this game right here Sunday is not of that magnitude, but we have a long history of disappointment from the Tennessee Titans. So you want to do whatever you can on Sunday to maximize the opportunity to make sure you take belt to A this Sunday. I'm talking about jump on them early, put them to sleep, tuck them in, and kiss them goodnight. That's what.
And then say there's more of this in the future.
Exactly, because what Liam and Gladstone and Basile are doing is they're making this Jaguar team sustainable. So get used to it, Tennessee. You got some belt to A for the next decade or half a decade or so.
I have a feeling that's what Liam Cohen's doing.
He's done.
I have a feeling that he's getting them just absolutely geeked about this game, showing them the history of what the Titans have done to this franchise. He's that type of guy, I think.
Yeah, he's been I think a great button pusher at the right time.
Right.
And it's the tear them down brick by brick, then build them back up kind of guy. And most of everything he's done has worked, including put it on the numbers, let it rip. Footwork. Anton's great when Anton wants to be great. All these things that he said have made the player better. And Anton Harrison came back this past week with an illness, stepped right back in, and
he ain't missing a game where he's ill or not.
Has played pretty damn well. And we can go on and on and on with the ETNs, the Devin Lloyds, even Walker Little right now has a chance to reclaim a little of his rep based on, hey, I'll play anywhere and I'll do the work needed, because he's lost his job basically at left tackle, and he's done good enough to fill in at right guard. And I think most of us agree that we will see him again Sunday, because McCary did not participate yesterday. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. He is a guy that's pushing the right buttons at the right time.
Oh, yeah. I would think obviously the motivation is winning the division, obviously.
Yeah.
But I also think he's probably in there saying, look, you want this city to start just be lit on fire and to be all about you guys.
Yeah.
Go out there and beat the living heck out of this team,
Yeah.
their rival, and watch what happens.
And that's really what you're hoping for. And we all expect to see it. I think it's the second time this year that they've been a double-digit favorite. And the last time they were a double-digit favorite, Coach Campo was in the building coaching. The last time they won 12 regular season games, Coach Campo was in the building coaching. That's going back a ways.
Right,
Nearly 2 decades. You got to go back 2 decades for a 12-win season in the regular season.
So this would be the most regular season win since Leon's team won 14.
Leon, then the 2005 team, and then this team. They're the only 3 that won 12 regular season games. All right, let's say hello to Helmets and Heels.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Helmets and Heels joins us now. Lauren Brooks ready to rock and roll. I'll just finish this one part of it, that they were a wild card team as a 12-win team in 2005 because the Indianapolis Colts were rocking and rolling. They were 14-2 that year. So you can never rest. You got to keep kicking A, and that's what this team's hoping to do Sunday.
Isn't it so crazy how cyclical football is? I mean, you could certainly talk about it in the college football world, but when it comes to the Colts, we were so upset for so long that it was Peyton Manning directly into Andrew Luck because the Jags beat the Colts, and the Colts ended up with Luck. And then now they're in a little bit of quarterback
they
controversy,
finally
purgatory, however you want to say it.
Yeah, a little bit of quarterback hell, but they went from Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers. They kept trying all these guys, and yeah, it's great if you got your guy, which now you're seeing what Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to everybody when he was first drafted. All right, what are you guys getting into?
Yeah, we'll, of course, talk Jags Titans and trying to win the division around these parts, and Prowlers on Sunday, and Leon on Sunday delivering the first Duval. If that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will.
I've done my crunches. I've rested my vocals.
Good. Yeah, I hope they didn't really let you talk today to rest that voice. And then we will chat with Warren Moon at 2:15, Hall of Fame QB. And then Eric Armstead, as always, will join us at 3 o'clock.
All right, sounds good. We'll be listening.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Have fun. Eric Armstead's come back, played well this year, even playing with that club that he's had to deal with. So good stuff.
Bro, give us a quick little what fans are going to hear on Sunday. Like a little appetizer.
I can't do it, bro. Listen, when the curtains are drawn,
you know he'll be ready.
I'll be ready.
You know he'll be ready. All right, we are done. Florida Home AC Friday. That'll fire you up. Go Jags! All of Duval, get fired up for what should be a great scene at the bank and hopefully an AFC South crown. We done. Big Sirs, Matty Hayes, Joe C, and JJ.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford Mobile Service. Game-ready service right to your driveway. Setting the field on fire with electrifying plays.
What a play! What a play!
But in the end, there's always a play that stood out.
Did you have to go Sports Center on me, though?
Listen for the performance painting high-performance play of the game on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical